Hi there. My name's John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text, tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the garage. That is how we've been doing it. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. Thank you for your partnership in this ministry. It means the world to me. And most importantly, thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You are rocking it. Yeah. So this is for the 11th Sunday after Pentecost, and we're looking at the gospel lesson. We're looking at the woman that's healed by Jesus on the Sabbath. There's all kinds of things being broken there, the laws that you don't heal on the Sabbath and all of that. But what I want to focus on is just that little, just a little brief phrase where it talks about, and Jesus noticed her, or Jesus saw her. That being when you're noticed, or you're used to being on the outs, and then all of a sudden someone notices you and sees you. And Jesus sees her completely, knows it for 18 years, knows that she has been afflicted with this. And we can do Bible study on all the things that are happening here. But ultimately, Jesus sees her and calls her over and heals her, and doesn't care what the law says. This person takes precedence and is called a daughter of Abraham. And it's a phrase that doesn't get used hardly. I don't know if it gets used outside of this. We hear sons of Abraham, and that you're a son of Abraham, but this daughter of Abraham. I love that. But being noticed. We, as children of God in the waters of baptism, we are noticed. We are claimed. God sees us, and God pulls us in with the promise of grace. And so the springboard is playing the game I Spy. Or if you have the book, Where's Waldo, you can do that. But I Spy, you could use members of the congregation as the I Spy, and you can ask them beforehand, because like we have a member of our congregation that always wears the most fabulous hats, and so you could use that. You could use the hat, or the person wearing the hat. You could use I don't know, there's the Sunday school teacher that's in the sanctuary. I spy someone that teaches kids. I spy, I spy anyway, so I spy with my eye, and then the whole list. But because you're noticing someone, and the kids need to figure out who you are noticing. Jesus doesn't leave anything to question about who Jesus notices, because he calls that person over. So you playing the game I Spy, and the things that you notice, and the kids know the game, and it's a fun game, and it pulls in and highlights and lifts up that Jesus is playing this game of grace, and calling this woman in to be healed and to be restored. So, all right. So with that is the dollar store. That is the Springboard Dollar Store Children's Sermon for today. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me and your partnership in this ministry. But most importantly, thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You, my friend, are rocking it. All right, peace. We'll talk to you soon.